Good morning, how's it going? Today is Sunday, January 25th, 2026. Currently 81 degrees Fahrenheit, that is 27 degrees Celsius. A warm but not hot with these clouds cooling things down. But anyways, a nice day here in San Juan, the capital of the Caribbean island of Puerto Rico, which is of course part of the United States, a U.S. territory. So I just checked out of my rather funky hotel there. I made another video talking about how it was one of the worst hotels I've stayed at, especially for 85 bucks a night for a tiny little, very smelly, dingy room. But so if you're wondering where I'm going next, you will be finding out in the next video. But for now, then I'm just going to wander around with my stuff here and show this part of San Juan. In a previous video, then I went to the old town, which was very nice, very touristy. There are a couple of castles you can tour. It's very well maintained, fairly busy, but the newer, more modern side of the city is quite different. As you're seeing here, there's a lot of street arts. It's feeling especially deserted, I think, because it is a Sunday. So last night for dinner, I didn't show my dinner in that video because, for one thing, I finished the editing in my room and then went out to dinner. And also I went to this spot here, which I was hoping was going to be open this morning, but no. But there is a food truck courtyard area there. There was no Puerto Rican food, so I ended up just getting a burger that was pretty good, but also not cheap. $21 for a kind of small burger with some potato chips and a lemonade. But I'm going to just walk around these streets here and show what we find in the process, the other side of San Juan, once we can actually cross this street. I've never tried one of those things, but it looks fun. All right, here we go. They're running a red light. Police, if you see this video, go after those guys. All right, fresh pollo, chicken. And let's show the food truck area. I hear voices in there. Maybe they will be opening up later. Yeah, it looks like they'll probably open up later, so I guess not for breakfast. It is about 11. As you're seeing, it's definitely a bit rough around here. But overall, it feels pretty safe. Sure, stuff happens, but Puerto Ricans are very nice, friendly people, and overall, then my impressions are good as far as what it is like elsewhere around the island. All cities have their issues, but I know that there is a lot to see in the country. Beaches, of course, waterfalls, hiking. For being a fairly small island, well, it's small but not tiny. It's kind of comparable to the Hawaiian Islands, it seems. It takes about 2.5 hours to drive from one end to the other, going the long ways east to west. So you really need a rental car to explore it properly. I was looking at going to a few different places, and there doesn't seem to be much of a bus system around here, which I'm kind of surprised about. I guess just everybody has their own cars. So renting a car is definitely the way to go. Also because there are places you'll want to see in which you'll need a car, pull off at this certain place, hike down a trail to a waterfall, etc. Alright, well, it is definitely a quiet Sunday. Desayunos, so this might be the place to get some breakfast. And starting off with a strawberry lemonade. That looks tasty. It is $6. And got some fried eggs with ham and French fries. Bien, gracias. And plantains. Alright, that is gonna do the trick. Alright, so let's wander down this street, check out a few more of the shops and murals. I guess that's an ad for T-Mobile. That is the carrier that I use, and I actually highly recommend them. For international travel, they have great coverage. I will mention it even though I've mentioned it in previous videos, but because I have T-Mobile and an international plan, then I don't need to get a SIM card. I have never gotten a SIM card anywhere that I've gone in all 97 countries and various territories that I have been to, because my phone works automatically everywhere I go. I just land and boom, it connects. But man, is it quiet around here today or what? Looks like a church here. And a bilingual school, St. Monica. And another huge mural on the side of the building here. Look at that. Woman with a chicken. Or young girl, it looks like. A chicken and a pineapple. That looks tasty. Nutella, acai, fruit bowl, frappe. So I think that what I'm going to do next is catch an Uber over to a mall to show another side of things. Should be nicer there, more happening. Luckily, Uber is very effective here. They're quick and pretty affordable. Like $5 to $10 to get around the city, because the city isn't that big, so you can get everywhere within like 10-15 minutes. So what is this weird building here? Jimenez and Fernandez. Some sort of a factory or warehouse or something? Strange. And here we have a pretty remarkable mural. I guess 3 local ladies interesting imagery with the like twigs with leaves, and then she's holding a strange little like rectangular object, and then the leaves coming out of the sunglasses. Walmart. And gas is 78 cents or 98 for premium, but I am going to assume they use the liter here, so that is more like $3.50 a gallon. And getting a couple of things at Walmart. And this is the Mall of San Juan, where I definitely don't need to buy anything. Got a few things at Walmart, but let's take a look. See what a Puerto Rican mall looks like. Pretty much what you expect. Follow the breeze to paradise, Margaritaville. Sounds good to me. It is busy here. Quite a different scene from the cheap hotel zone. Good to see both sides of things. Pickleball at the mall. Cool. I've never played. I would like to sometime. I like tennis, volleyball, badminton. Kind of a combination. Alright guys, that is going to do it for this video. You will see where I'm going next in the next video. I'm going to catch an Uber somewhere. So that is all for San Juan, Puerto Rico. Adios.
I know I should have done should have done this, should have quit this long ago. Can't stand another heartbreak, but it's time to let it go. It'd be easier for me if I turn away to flee. Oh, but there's something holding on.